Hey everybody, Karyn Bryant for MMA Heat speaking with Fabricio Werdum. Yes! Finally back in action. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Taking on Aleksei Oleinik at UFC 249. Fabricio, it's so great to see you again. So great to see you smile. Obviously, this must feel incredible to get back in action. How are you feeling these days?
I've been feeling very well. I think I appreciate for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Again. I have a lot of interviews with you. Like I know you for a long time, like
Yes.
a big friends for a long time, and thank you, appreciate. I'm happy for sure.
Yeah, well, I'm just sorry we couldn't do things in person beforehand. Obviously everything this time for the preparation has been so difficult, but we love you and we always want to support you and help you. So listen, getting back to action here, I have to say, Fabricio, you've been gone for a little while. You look younger than ever.
Thank you,
I gotta
appreciate.
say there has to have been some kind of upside to this layoff, yeah?
Yes, I'm 42 now, to 42 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But my mind is very young yet. You know me for a long time, and
Yep.
I'm like all the time like an old man. But I have a good training. Master Rafael is here with me. My
Yep.
brother Ricardo Testai helped me a lot too. Babalu, all thing, and it's a little bit different because the training is like an online training.
Yeah.
After the coronavirus coming, I just take my family, my wife, my daughters. I go to Big Bear. I have a
Right.
house in Big Bear. And I stay there for 40 days. The idea is just for running the coronavirus. But when I'm there, I remember a lot about Mexico when I be a champion.
Yep.
2014, in 15, when I beat Cain, Velasquez, Mark Hunt. And when I'm there, I'm feeling the cardio again, because it's so hard. You train in high altitude.
Right.
And the Big Bear is like a 7,000. It's very good. And I just put the tatami in the gym, in the garage.
Yep.
And Master Rafael Cordeiro, Cobrinha, giving the class like online on a
Nice.
class. Very good. And my brother have a meet with my brother, and the Babalu, Master Rafael go to Big Bear too. It's very good time. Like I'm happy, like my preparation for the fight.
Yeah, well, it's great. And for people who don't know, when we live here in LA, Big Bear is only about 90 minutes away. It doesn't really take us that long, but we can get to the altitude, and it can be equivalent, to some higher places. We know that worked for you in Mexico. We know how well that went.
Yeah.
I have to ask, so did Rafa bring Mike Tyson? This footage of Rafa and Tyson going around right now is crazy.
Yeah. Hey, he's 53 years old.
Yeah.
And I know Mike Tyson for a long time too. And Master started training with him now.
Right.
He invite Master to train him like a private class. You know,
Yeah.
Master go to his house and teach to him. It's
Right.
crazy. I don't want to spar with him never. He
Yeah,
said,
that's
"Don't come to train with me." I said, "No, thank you."
That's what I was going to ask
Appreciate.
if you guys have
I
ever
don't want
mixed
to
it up.
hurt myself. No,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Just like a friend, much better like a friend. That's it.
That's smart. Esperta. So
Yeah.
listen, obviously you're going up against Aleksei Oleinik, and we know that this is the man that we call the boa constrictor. We know his jiu-jitsu is incredible, and this is really a matchup that people who love jiu-jitsu are excited about. So when you look at Aleksei, the last couple fights he's been up and down, but he only fights good people, as do you. So what do you make of this matchup?
I think Oleinik is very smart guy. I know him for a long time.
Yeah.
I know him in Russia. When I go up, the guys invite me in Russia on the big event.
Yep.
And he fought versus Mirko Cop.
Yeah.
I saw him fight versus Mirko Cop, the main event. And he have a good choke with Mirko. He choked Mirko,
Yeah.
And I don't remember this, but the guys call me for put the belt in his wrist,
Yeah.
The guys call me while I'm there. And then now I have a fight with him, but I have a respect for him for sure, because Oleinik is he have different chokes.
Yep.
He's not traditional fighter like a jab. He's not traditional guy. He's like a different. You have a big surprise. You have to be careful for sure. But I have a good training with my team, and I have a good strategy for for. I don't want to hug me. I don't want to hug him. Just after the fight, when I have a win. Okay, I hug you, but before, no, please.
And then you hug. Well, and that's the thing, that's tricky because Alistair had trained with Aleksei before, so he knew the setup for the Ezekiel, and he knew how he could prepare for it. But I don't know if it's something that you can explain to people. Obviously, you're you'll see it coming, I guess. But what
Yes.
should we watch for when we see Aleksei trying to do this? You know what I mean? Can you explain what we need to watch for here?
Yes, because it's just for a special choke. Just him make it this. It's not normally guys make it this choke. The
Right.
Ezekiel choke.
Yeah.
He make it the Ezekiel choke in the mountain, the half guard.
Right.
Wherever he go, he got it.
Right.
He's like a special one for him.
Yeah.
And but I have a Cobrinha, my coach Cobrinha.
Cool.
He's like a special in the ground, and he showed me a lot of tricks, a lot of things about the things for the avoid this choke. For sure, I have a good strategy for this fight.
Well, I love hearing this because for those who don't know, Cobrinha won the Grand Slam. You have won Abu Dhabi before. I love that you're still learning, and it kind of just blows my mind to think that like you're still going to Cobrinha and learning new things, and like you and Babalu and Cobrinha together. Like I love what you guys have together. I think that's just great.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is.
Energy. It's very good energy all the time.
Very good energy all the time. Exactly. So, with that said, you said you are 42, and I know Aleksei is, I think, the same age, right? Isn't he?
Yeah.
I think so,
42,
right? So
42, yes.
Yeah. But so it's almost, you got a new lease on life, right? You've taken a couple of years off. But how hard did you train during this time? Like, what was the hardest part? Was it hard dealing with, fans thinking certain things about you, or what? Like, what was the hardest part?
The hardest part is the training. All the time when I go to the Saturday, it's like it's not easy, but for us, it's very. I enjoy this moment. When I go to the arena, go to the cage, it's normally for us. The hard part is the training, like 2 months, 3 months sometimes. Mm-hmm. This is the hard part. Every day you have to training, have an injury. Sometimes you tire. This is the hard part. And I don't like other things too. When the fans say is a good, easy fight too. This is not true. Don't have an easy fight in my life. Never. How many times I saw that the favorite guy lost the fight a lot of times,
Yeah.
And this is not true. Easy fight too is not true. I have to respect all the fighters, but the hard part for sure is the training.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and there's no easy fights in the UFC. Once you get to the UFC, there's no easy fights. So the last time you fought though was in 2019, right? No.
Yes, I don't remember. A lot of punch in my head. I don't remember.
Have there been, did you, we know that you are such a lighthearted guy, right? We it's all about the smiles. It's all about this. Was there a time though, like you did get down in the dumps when you weren't fighting? Like how hard was it for you to stay positive during such a long layoff?
Yes, because, about the suspension, I have 2 years. This is like, for sure, I'm not agree about this because I know I'm innocent. I know this. Yeah. I don't take nothing. I never take zero, nothing. I know it's a contamination, but it's okay. It's a pass. Yeah. But I work a lot, Mm-hmm. So I saw a lot of fighters stay like 2 years, 1 year, nothing, But right. I have a lot of seminars. I did movies, I have appearance. The guys invite a lot of things. Yeah. But I work, It's not the same thing when I fight, the money, but it's good. It's good time. I enjoy with my family too. Because the bad part, you have it. You don't have a fight. But the other part, I stay with my family. I enjoy with my daughters. Yeah. I work a lot. And I'm happy because, I'm a commentary the UFC Spanish too. Yeah. And I still work there, for 8 years. Yeah. And it's very important to put these positive things in your mind. You don't have to stay like, I'm no fight. You're sad all the time. No. I'm very happy all the time. For sure, I'm sad about the suspension, 100%. But after that, I just keep my life and that's it.
Yeah. Did you consider, fighting it more? We've heard some people talk about fighting it. I know it can get expensive. There's a lot going there. I mean, it's a lot to consider when these things come down, whether or not you can fight it or just have to sit there and take it, right?
Yes, you're right. Yes, it's so hard for sure. But yes, because I want to just come back now. I want to fight again because I want to stop the fight when I say that. I'm done. Okay, I'm done because I say that. Yeah. I don't want to say somebody say or some organization say, no, you stop now. No. I have my life. I stop when I want to go, when I stop.
And when will that be, right? Because you have, a couple of fights left on the UFC contract?
I have 2 more fights,
okay.
Yes.
And so
Yes,
how are you feeling? Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe you'll wait and see after this weekend, or do you think you'll keep signing and re-sign?
yes, because I told you, I'm 42 years old, but my mind is very young. I'm young. I believe I have a couple years to fight.
Yeah.
And maybe after that, I don't know. I'm just stay like a commentary, just like a work in UFC or fight yet. I don't know yet. I wanna see. I wanna this fight next one. After then, I can maybe sign 2 more or 4 more. I don't know. I don't know. I have to wait a little bit for decision.
Yeah, absolutely. You have some time to wait. Now, obviously, you said you've been working with Cobrinha and you've learned some things about the Ezekiel and the defenses. Like, is there anything that you feel over this time that you've really gotten better at? We know that when you train with Rafael Kings, we know that the quality of training partner there is so high. But I'm just curious, you've been doing this a very long time in your life. Is there anything, though, in the last couple months, year, that you're like, holy crap, like I really got good at something that I wasn't good at before?
Yes. I'm very excited to come back. This is for sure. I'm very excited because this is my life. I love this. When I go there in the cage, the Saturday, I enjoy. I enjoy. I know I have to do it because I need money. For sure, everybody needs money for 100%. But just because I love this is my life. This is my my style. How say the. No, it's okay.
It's okay. I know what you mean. I totally know what you mean. I have to ask, though, you are a person who loves the crowd. Like Cavalo, everybody's chanting this and that. You're going to walk out. There won't be anybody there. When you're making your faces, there won't be anybody there. There's going to be you guys on your team. So how are you going to feel, walking out to an empty arena?
My feel is because I did the Ultimate Fighter a lot of times, versus Cain Velasquez, Minotauro. I participated 5 times the Ultimate Fighter.
Right.
In my opinion, it's the same thing. When I saw the guys fight, not have nobody there, just the coach, it's the same thing. But differences in life, everybody see this. A pay-per-view. A lot of guys look at the event. Yep. This is the difference. But the same thing, the Ultimate Fighter. When I saw when I'm the coach, I saw the guys fight. You just say something. Yep. I listen to my coach. This is good because I listen to Rafael because everybody's there. The other side is just Russian, Portuguese versus Russian. Portuguese, and for sure I listen everything. I think it's okay. No problem.
It actually does help for that reason specifically, you guys. But then again, of course, your opponent can hear it too. But if you guys are speaking Portuguese, I don't think you guys will be all right. You'll be all right. I should ask before we wrap this up, though. Hopefully, everything's been okay with you and your family. I mean, I know you have family in Europe, you have family in Brazil, you have a lot of family all over the world. So, have people been safe? Is everybody okay?
Yes, everything's okay. My mom living in Spain for a long time, and she stay in the quarantine too. She stay in the house.
Right.
I call my wife every day. I want to see because in Spain is very strong coronavirus too in Spain.
Yeah.
But she safe in house. Everything's okay with her. And my family now is in Los Angeles. My daughters, my wife, my brother is here with me.
Right.
And everything's great. Thank you.
Good to hear it. And then we should let people know when things do kind of go back to normal, we still, of course, have the Werdum gym over on Lincoln Boulevard, right? So people can still go over there and train, or what?
Yes, you're right. Yes, my brother have a gym there, the Werdum Training Center in Lincoln Boulevard. For sure, everything is, I think, go normal again. This is a crazy coronavirus. For sure, everybody come back to work. Everybody want to come back to work.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have, lastly, do you think, because you are so lighthearted, but do you think you might actually get a little emotional? I don't, I know you're emotional after we were there backstage after you beat Fedor. That was incredible. Like literally, actually, Fabricio, I should tell you this because somebody one time asked me, they said, what was the fight or what was the moment where you knew like you were all in on MMA? Because I'd done other jobs before. And when I really thought about it, it was really that night. It was you beating Fedor, and I remember it because I was standing there, and Wade and I were there, and I remember we talked all about it, and then you're there, and I got goosebumps, calafrios, and I was like, oh my God, he's really going to do this. And you did it, and it was incredible, and everything backstage, and I realize now, in hindsight, that is the fight that made me 100% all in on MMA and 100% fan. So
thank you.
I have
a lot of videos. I have a videos in YouTube. You there with us?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really incredible. But I mean, so I know you get emotional like that, right? Like happy, but there is a lot, you know, coming back to this, and you've had to wait a long time, and it's the virus, it's the stress, it's you won't have everybody, like, you know, there's a lot going on. So do you think this will feel different emotionally too for you?
For sure, 100% after the fight, yes. Maybe I will cry, I don't know, but after victory, yes, after victory, everything's okay. Yeah? Everything is great. Yeah. Because when you have a victory, it's good. When you have a lose, it's like a terrible, you know, terrible. Yeah. But I just think in my mind now, just the victory. For sure, I will go emotional after fight. Before fight, just like a cold fight, finish the fight, that's it. And after that, for sure, I'm very emotional, 100%.
Nice. Awesome. Well, I'm so excited, really excited to see you fight again. Of course, you're fighting Aleksei Oleinik, UFC 249. You will be on the prelims. I believe everybody on the planet's going to be watching, Fabricio. So,
Yes, I want to say thank you for all the guys in the social media. The guys send me a lot of messages from the Latinos, Brazilians, everybody send me messages. I appreciate for that. I'm happy, you know, because I saw the comments. I'm happy for 100%.
We need you. We need you back.
I got 1 million in Instagram. I just about just like 2,000 more. Yeah. I'm 1 million there. 1 million in Instagram.
Parabéns. All right. Well, listen, Fabricio, always a pleasure. Great to see you. So happy you're back in action. And just be safe out there, right? And have fun.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity again.
Hey. Ciao.